Luxury living meets exceptional care on the East End of Long Island. Join me today as we meet James Bissett, the visionary owner of Absolute Property Care, a property management team that goes beyond the ordinary, specializing in luxury real estate, property care, and concierge services. We're taking you behind the scenes to explore how he's not just managing properties, he's building relationships and redefining the luxury property care experience. I'm James Webster, and this is Owners and Operators. Jimmy, thanks for inviting us in to your business today and giving us a sneak peek behind the scenes of what you guys do here at Absolute. Why don't you give us the 30-second who you guys are and what you guys do?
Sure. We pretty much tend to the luxury out here in the Hamptons and the North Fork of the East End. Take care of the summer homes for people throughout the year, throughout the seasons, all the way from concierge services to picking them up at the airport, getting their fridge stocked, to managing construction projects, simple things like that. And then when they're not here, just checking on the house throughout the winter time, making sure everything's good, updating things, just keeping the house running.
How'd you come up with the name?
Through the business evolving, my partner Charlie and Joel, we joined up, had a painting and power washing company. They were Absolute Clean. So we all still work together, and just kind of ran with the name Absolute, and just threw on property care after that. I had getting into the property management side of it now. Again, as we evolved, there was a need. When we did the power washing and the painting, again, people loved us. We did the right job. We did a good job, and we had a good price. And it was always, what else do you guys do?
Yep.
What do you need? is what it came down. No problem. We could take care of that. And then I was just kind of calling people, and I said, why don't I maybe try and open up a property management division? I owned a bunch of my own rental properties myself when I was managing them, and I saw that was on a a lower scale, a C-class kind of neighborhood, stuff out of state, and so that was a little bit different than I'm doing now. But we were already working on these houses, these high-end houses out here. So I just kind of changed the operations a little bit. There was a need for it. I saw we worked for other property managers. And I saw them. I said, this guy's job looks pretty nice. You know what I mean?
You can do that.
Yeah, I could do that. My clients are already asking for it.
What would you say of the services that you handle? The concierge, you'll oversee construction, you'll make sure the property's running right.
Yeah.
We were talking before, you have a barbecue service come in if they need to clean the grills. I'm sure pools and all that. What do you think comprises the most of what you guys focus on? Or what's the biggest thing that you guys probably handle on a day-to-day?
Yeah, it's it's the property management. So it's pretty much just making sure the house is sound, making sure it's running well, but it's overseeing the vendors, overseeing the pool guy, the landscaper, making sure the house is beautiful. But kind of, it's the maintenance. The utility room's my favorite room. It's making sure that's all running well. So that's where the issues happen. Now that a lot of my clients aren't here. We're doing paint touch-ups, resanding floors, any little project they want to take care of when they're not there.
Sure.
So,
much easier
so now I'm meeting the vendors, meeting the painter there, letting them in, the electrician, something like that. We're doing a lot of pool closings and shrink wrapping now for the season. So kind of just battening up the hatches for the season to come. When my client does come home, they have nothing to worry about.
Is there something you enjoy doing more than not?
Yeah.
Is there a part of the business that you like more, or?
I like doing the projects, you know what I mean? The regular house watching and walking through, yeah, it's fun, but it's, it's the same thing. So doing the projects, I'd say I'm pretty good at project management. So hey, let's build the pool house. Maybe I'm not the general contractor, but I'm overseeing it, and I'm still putting the pieces together. I'm acting as the owner, putting all these things together, making sure everything's in the right place. And sometimes even the builders screw up too a little bit here or there. So it's like, oh, nope, she didn't want those handles, or he didn't want this, or making sure all the fixtures are there. So that's cool, because you see the ground up construction, see things come together.
How does the economy affect your business?
Luckily, we're in a pretty niche area out here. We're in the Hamptons. Everyone knows it's the luxury, the high end.
Sure.
Through the recession, or whatever you want to call it, the COVID era, we did great. I got a lot more clients. A lot of people came out here. Yeah. They bought new houses. So we went great. And the people that I work with, again, they've got a couple bucks to spare to keep their house.
Sure.
Right.
If somebody's got a second, third house, especially if it's in the Hamptons, they're probably able to afford it. What motivates and drives you to build your business? Do what you do for your clients. Is there something specific that you can pinpoint and say, this is what drives me to do what I do? Yeah.
For me personally, it's always been what I love. Maybe cliche, but I love to help people. You know what I mean? I'm in the service game. I, love helping people. In real estate, it's whether you're buying a home, selling a home. We do that, but I manage a home. So I'm helping you. Again, going back to, I'm adding value to you, protecting your assets. For me, it's my business. I have control of it. More or less. Again, things do happen, but I can structure it, to give myself time and freedom to, goes back to family. I got 4 kids at home. Love
4 young kids.
4 young kids. Yeah. So little rugrats running around. My wife. So love spending time with them, and I have the ability to do that. And if I get a couple more houses, continue adding value for my clients.
What's next for Absolute?
Again, just trying to scale, a little bit more. A lot of my jobs are subcontractors. We do a good amount in-house. Or even myself. Handyman projects, things like that. I do. Definitely can take on more work. We do the single family homes now, the summer homes. My next thing is kind of, trying to get more into the commercial end of property management, the 10, 20, 30, 50 unit buildings, even out here on the East End, on Dune Road, these summer apartments, stuff like that, those are a little bit more scalable. They're still high end. They still need the attention and all that. But, something like that, you can hire, one person, hey, this is yours. You're there every day. If someone needs something, you have that person. So that's my goal. I've been trying to reel that in. I've been talking to people and trying to get in there with those associations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, if we know anybody, we'll certainly send them your way.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you talking to us today.
Thank you.
Walking us through the business, and explaining a little bit more about what you do, and letting others know how it is that you do it.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us today at Absolute Property Care and Management. We hope you've enjoyed this episode and look forward to bringing you inside more interesting businesses like this one. So be sure to punch that subscribe button and follow us so you don't miss out. And if you're interested in having owners and operators showcase your business, please comment below and we will be in touch.